This is Garden World, Beyers Naudé Drive. The subject property, Garden World, is an impressive garden centre situated on a large property measuring 11.8762 hectares. Facilities currently include a nursery with a large retail shop, children's playground, an indoor wedding and function venue, a rustic country tea garden, and a trading post incorporating a weekend arts and crafts market with abundant parking. The property is neighboured by Afroprop's newest development, the Beyers Rich Distribution Park, situated on approximately 60 hectares. The park has been designed with logistics in mind, with access located on a newly upgraded, fully integrated intersection with traffic lights. Boxer is leasing a large distribution centre in the development, and SPAR have purchased a very large portion of the park to establish their distribution centre. We have been informed that the developers are asking 850 Rand per square metre for serviced land. The subject property is prime for redevelopment, and the sellers have started engaging with their town planner in this regard. We have had discussions with the town planner Suzette Nell from Synchronicity Development Planning. Synchronicity Development Planning is currently engaged in a number of development applications in the Rietfontein area and is experienced planning consultancy in, amongst others, the Mogale City area. Should you wish to make contact with her, please let us know and we will pass on her contact details. Whilst the property is affected by the proposed upgrade of Beyers Naudé Drive, which will entail the relocation of the current access to the property, the consultants have already engaged with Gautrans on this matter to secure direct access from Beyers Naudé Drive for the future development of the land. The letter received from Gautrans in this regard confirms that the direct access will remain in place until such a time as the proposed provincial road, known as the K56 route, is constructed. Given the imminent upgrade of Beyers Naudé Drive, as well as the mentioned developments approved in the area, as well as the 2 filling station sites approved in close proximity to the property, it is anticipated that the future development of this area will take place at a rapid rate. The township establishment application has not yet been submitted, but Suzette, who has extensive planning experience in this area, informs us that they are anticipating that the draft Mogale City land use scheme will be finalized shortly. Any future applications would accordingly need to be aligned with the control measures and definitions of the new land use scheme as far as possible. The town planner indicated that the property is included in the urban edge and that applications for the establishment of mixed-use townships are generally supported by the Mogale City local municipality in this area. This part of Muldersdrift is also considered a development priority zone by the municipality. Typical zonings that would be supported in this area would include Industrial 1 along Beyers Naudé Drive, whilst medium to high residential uses would be supported toward the back of the property. Depending on the density desired, the zoning in this instance would either be Residential 2, Residential 3 or Residential 4, with densities ranging between 40 and 80 dwelling units per hectare. Whilst a mix of land uses is typical for the development of larger properties along Beyers Naudé Drive, the future use of the properties could also be restricted to a single type of use, i.e. residential use at varying densities or industrial commercial use only. Extracts from the draft land use scheme are attached for the mentioned Residential 2, Residential 3 and Industrial 1 uses respectively. Please note that Mogale City does not have an inclusionary housing policy. Exclusions from the sale. The craft market is run by Donald Manson and the stock is his. The equipment in the bakery belongs to Clover. The cycads on the property belong to Jan de Waal and are not included in the sale. The paintings on display in the foyer to Garden World Nursery are not part of the sale. They are owned by a third party who is offering them for sale to the public. Subject to negotiation, the owner of Garden World. Description of the area. Muldersdrift in Gauteng is a picturesque rural area situated 27 kilometers northwest of the CBD between Johannesburg and the Magaliesberg mountain range. The area falls under the West Rand District Municipality and is part of Mogale City. Located in the Kromdraai Valley and on the Crocodile River, Muldersdrift forms part of the Crocodile Ramble, a scenic tourist route generally regarded as the most popular of all the craft routes around South Africa. Muldersdrift is the gateway to the West Rand and forms part of the Cradle of Humankind World Heritage Site. The property is situated on Beyers Naudé Drive, M5, and is easily accessible from multiple highways and main arterial routes. It is approximately 11 kilometers from the N1 and 4 kilometers to the N14. Via the N1 Western Bypass and Beyers Drive, the property is only 30 to 45 minutes drive from Sandton CBD. Lanseria Airport is approximately 19 kilometers away. The property overlooks the new Happy Island Waterworld situated at 107 Lakeview Drive just off Beyers approximately 6 kilometers from the N14 freeway. This property will be auctioned off on Wednesday the 24th of July at 12 noon at Summer Place in Hyde Park.